Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Stingy WUTT reviews. So, guess what I just got in the mail? It's an express post. I'm blocking out my address for obvious reasons because I'm that famous I can't afford anyone to stalk me just yet. So, cutting it, I don't need to cut it open. There's a little place to rip it open, isn't that convenient? Ripping it open, on the inside we have 3 little packages. We'll get to them in a second. Got a little card here, it's a thank you.
In case I got you, please accept a 10% discount on your next purchase after paying for the next purchase on eBay. Message us with this code, beep, and we'll refund you 10% of the cost.
That's really good, I bought this from TGV online. So with most buyers on eBay, it's really actually lovely when you get something like that, because it's only a piece of paper, but it's so much nicer than just getting ones quickly imported from China and there's just nothing in them other than the actual product itself. So it's really nice, it makes you feel like you're actually communicating with someone as opposed to just communicating with a random seller who doesn't care about you. So here in my grubby little hands, I hold 3 card-sized multi-tools. So these are multi-tools which are the size of a credit card. They're great because they're so small, which means they're incredibly convenient. So I will start off with the one with the least features. So I'm pretty sure I've got one which has 9 tools, 12 tools, and 14 tools. So I'll start off with a 9 tool, guys. So in my hands here is the one which has the least amount of components to it. It has 9 in total. It includes a knife, a wrench, a magnifying glass, a compass, a bottle opener, a flat blade screwdriver, a toothpicks, little pair of tweezers, and a ruler on the back. So I'll open it up now. Pretty small size. As it says, it does fit the size of a general card. Here's just my travel card. Look at that. Really small, super convenient, a little bit thicker, but that's fine. This is still something you could fit in your pocket really easily. So here we have it. Now I'm taking out the first section, which I'm pretty sure is the knife. Oh, that's a lot bigger than I expected. That looks nice, guys. So there's a nice serrated part at the bottom. There's the nice blade here, and then here are the wrench pieces. So there's 3 different sizes. I'll put that back for now, we'll test that later. On the top here, we have a little flat blade screwdriver. We have a bottle opener. So if you pull out the 2 things on the side, you are left with a little pair of pincers or tweezers. I'll try and get a photo of them now for you. So great little features on here. So the toothpick, it's nice, it's pointy. I won't test that out now for you guys. I don't really think you guys want to see me brushing my teeth. And then here I've got the tweezers, they look good, so for small little items. Chuck this back in. Here it's got a nice little hole so you can put a piece of paracord or put a keychain on it. And then here it's got a compass. I'll check that in a second if that works out okay. And then here we've got a magnifying glass and it says that it can times up to 8. So looking at this does work for me. I think unfortunately it's not gonna work for you guys. You guys just have to take my word for it. It's nice and small, so it's good to hold at a distance like this with the object about here. It works nicely. The compass, let me check that now. So I just checked on my phone on Google Maps to show me which way the compass was pointing, and the compass is indeed correct. That way is north, that way is south, that is west, and that is east. So far everything here works. I will leave testing the knives and other things like that until the end, and I'll test all of them together. So the next one up is going to be the 12-in-1. So let's get to that now.
What?
This is what the little packaging comes in. It came in a little bubble wrap bag in the express post bag. Opening it up, similar to the other one, a little plastic thing. So this one here was called the multi-tool credit card sized kit LED function knife 12-in-1. So it was being sold for $9, and I think for its features it's pretty good, but I'll show you guys the features now. So,
This here contains a knife, scissors, a pen, a toothpick, tweezers, a large flat screwdriver, a small flat screwdriver, a large cross screwdriver, a small cross screwdriver, a LED light, a ruler, a magnifier. So that's a lot to be containing within here. Yeah, let's get to it.
So first off, I'll show you guys the knife, and here we go. It comes out nice and smooth. Nice small blade. If you compare it to the other first one, it's about the size of that. So this would probably be about maybe in total 2.5 inches from blade to the bottom of the base. Feels pointy, feels sharp, nice small little blade. Let's get to the next thing, we'll test out the blade later. So one of the cool things on here I think are the scissors. And you're like, whoa, no way, there's scissors in there. Yes, there are. So these scissors here, they're really great. They're not just the handles, it's also got a little hole for your finger, which makes it a lot easier. We'll put this to the test later as well, all together at the same time. Has another little magnifier here. Again, you guys, I'm not able to show you this sadly through here, but you can take my word on it that it does work nicely for close range things. Then on the bottom here, it has the flat blade screwdriver. So it's got 2 flat blade screwdrivers on the tips here. I'll get a photo of that. And then on the other side here, it's got 2 Phillips head screwdrivers.
Cool thing about this though is that it's actually completely flat, and the way they do this is that on the flat blade screwdriver, there's indents in it to replicate the bumps of a normal Phillips head screwdriver. So that's really smart. I'll put some photos in as well so you guys can get what I mean.
We've got the LED lights, which works. I'll test. We have the tweezers, which also look like they'll work. Pulled out a hair. So, God, I've just got no grip today. Also, another little toothpick. Resembles the other one from the other little multi-tool almost exactly. And the last feature on here, I believe, second last feature, is a little pen. And I'll just test this out here for you guys. There's nothing on here, nothing there. And I'll write, keep it above camera, I'll write it for you guys. Hey! So, pen works, it's nice, it's fluid, it's not dry ink, so that's really great. Usually when you buy pens like this, they're super old and they've been sitting in storage for ages, so the ink has usually dried up. But this one thankfully hasn't. On the top here we have a ruler, so there's centimeters here, and on the back side we have inches. So that is the conclusion of the 12-in-1. Though it may look like the simplest, it actually has the most functions in compared to the other one. And at a whopping price of about only $4, it's a bargain, because realistically it has 14 different functions. So you can see here that on both sides it has a lovely
sharp knife. We'll test that out soon. It has some paracord, it has a small flat blade screwdriver, a large flat blade screwdriver, it has inches along the top, it has centimeters along the side, it has a bottle opener, another bottle opener, it has a lovely little saw here, side here for cutting ropes here, that's a can opener, this is a hex wrenches over here, and, sorry, I was just completely blank then because I'm incredibly dumb sometimes. It also actually has the patterns for Morse code for SOS and help. And as this is a survival tool here, if you were in the stage where you need to use this, that's perfect for you, because if you had a flashlight, a torch, a fire, anything like that, you could do Morse code to hopefully get yourself out of these situations. So that's this knife here. I will now do the test of all the knives of all of them. So let's get to it.
It's time for a test!
My knife test, guys, is basically based on how easily a knife can cut through an apple with as little pressure as possible. So starting off with the blade from the first knife, I'll go in sequential order here. Little effort, that went straight through. With the saw part, straight through. Really nice, really sharp. Oh God, if I can keep a grip on it. This one here, second blade, straight in. Let's try and cut it on the side now. Straight through. And you guys can hear how fast that's cutting. Okay, the last one's a bit interesting to cut with this one here, but you can see on the sides it had the side blades again, straight through. This one actually is the least effort I'm needing to put into. This actually just glides through. Next, I'll do a quick review on the scissors. So I've got an advertisement that just came in the mail. It's just some basic paper. I'll fold it up a few times and we'll see how thick it can actually cut through. So I'll get my finger in nicely. And it's cutting through fine, guys. Time for my cheap, stingy review. So I'm a cheapskate, as you know. I only buy products which are like under $10, and which all of these are. So the first one here, it was about $7. On my stingy review, I'm gonna give it a 5. For what it is, it really packs in a lot. The blade on this is incredible. Yeah, but everything else is really good with it. It's a nice sturdy looking plastic. It's a good design. As a normal knife though, I would rate this about a 6 out of 10, as it is a great knife, but when you compare it to the better knives out there, it's not as good as expected. But for the multi-tool it is, I really would recommend. Okay guys, for the second one, the one which says Switzerland and had the 12-in-1 multi-tool, I'm going to give it a 7 on the stingy meter, purely because the scissors are great, the light's great, the little screwdriver feature is great, the magnifier is great. The knife, originally I thought it was a terrible knife and I was like, oh, this isn't sharp. And then I went, shink, and now I've got a cut here. So this knife is sharp. It proved to be sharp on the apple. The point's sharp, the side's sharp. The reason I didn't originally think it was sharp because only one side of the blade is sharp. But for some reason, I just was always cutting with the blunt side. So the blade is sharp. It's sharp enough to cut through my lovely hand here, which means that, yes, it is a nice, strong blade. On the normal rating as a multi-tool knife kind of thing, I'll give it a 5. It packs in a lot. It's really nice design. It looks really sleek, and if you had to fit this into your wallet, you'd be able to. But the last one here, really, in my own opinion, is my favorite. It packs that much in. It's the cheapest. It was just under $4. It comes with a piece of rope. It comes with all of these different features here. On the Stingy meter, I would give this a 6 for $3.5. That is a great purchase, guys. It's almost a steal. And on the normal rating of a knife, I'm giving it only a 4, just because the knives, the blades on here, they are sharp. They are really nice and sharp. But as it's not a blade such as this one here, it makes it a bit difficult when you're trying to cut into big things. So that's why I'm giving it a 5. Guys, for all of these knives here, I will leave the links to their stores in the description. The prices shouldn't change, so don't stress about that. I've spoken to the guy who I bought them off. He is really lovely, and if you want to chat and talk to him about it, highly recommend. Really great stuff. Enjoy, guys.